Okay, so to continue our Niner review, we have the Pivot Mach 429 carbon. The build is very similar to the Ripley 2x10 drivetrain. Tires a little less aggressive, the slant 6. Lev droppable post. Looks like probably a similar 90 mil stem maybe. But it feels very similar with one marked difference, which is I think the front end of the pivot sits up higher. I'll have to check the specs, but that's what it feels like to me. The front end's a little higher off the ground, which may be good, may be bad, depending on your riding style. As far as the rear end goes, it's, boy, it's not that different from the Ripley. They both lock out really, really well. You just don't feel any rear end movement at all. Tracking is pretty good. It's about the same, but probably give the nod to the Ripley on tracking, stability. But this bike is a little more manipulable. It's got, you can whip it around a little bit better. You lift up the front end better. It seems to be more of a more agile than the Ripley, and the Ripley's no slacker in that department. It's just that this feels a little better in that way. Haven't taken it down yet, been going uphill, but it's the same trail, and we'll see how I think at the bottom. Okay, we're ready to start rolling down. See what my first impressions are. I'm still holding to the feeling that this is a more agile bike. Yeah, it just maybe I'm more of a pivot person, I don't know, but you can really get on top of this bike and feel like it's part of you. From that standpoint, it handles more like a regular cross-country bike, a regular standard 26-inch wheel, which is saying something, because you've obviously got the advantages of the 29 wheel, but if you don't have if you don't feel the disadvantages anyway, it just puts you ahead in the game. Suspension is really nice on this, very, very plush, a little more responsive than the Ripley. Okay, get some rolling power here. Oh, pulled out of the freaking pedal. That's no good. Fortunately, here we go. Well, that was nice. Yeah, man, I gotta say the Niners have really come a long way. In the old days, back when they were completely rigid, front and back, and the angles were always way too upright. Yeah. Rather balanced. But yeah, this is a lot of fun. Woo-hoo! I don't know where that goes. Hey, a couple more down there. Whoa, what? A couple more down there. Okay, damn, I'm pulling out of my pedal. Yeah. And that's it. So yeah, I'd say except for pulling out of my freaking pedal, which I don't like to do. Not sure if it's a cleat problem or a pedal problem. I'll have to check that. But otherwise, this thing is the bomb.